similar to the fantasies is that a projecting mechanism comes out because you start to project your unresolved traumas. This person might remind you of somebody from the past, like a parent who was emotionally unavailable, right? Or kids who are from emotionally unavailable countries like Japan and South Korea, North Korea too, right? Those people tend to be prone to being emotionally unavailable. But essentially is that they start to feel the sensations they felt as children, the feelings that they couldn't describe of wanting their parents' validation. They couldn't describe it, but they had the sensation of seeking their validation. And this feeling is felt when somebody acts similar to our parents, who have that similar like gestural look. If you squint, they look like your parents in either appearance or behavior. And this tends to almost like a flashback, like flashback, and like something reminds you, triggers it. You get triggered by a certain stimuli, and it reverts you back to that point. And it's your brain's way of resolving that unresolved trauma. You look like the person who rejected me. Now let me gain your validation. It's almost like when your dog dies, you'll buy a dog that looks similar to the other dog, so that you could release those emotions and find a way to grieve through that projecting mechanism, because it kind of looks like your old dog, if that makes any sense.
Okay, guys, if you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget there's a free ebook and audiobook on the description down below. Just put your email and I'll send it straight to your inbox. It's about how to get a guy to chase. Also, we have one-on-one coaching. My website there, you can book a call, know exactly when I'm available, know exactly the times, right? As you can see, there's a schedule. You guys can book a call. And the beauty about it is that you know exactly when to talk to me. So just click on the description down below. The calls are completely confidential. And above all, check out the Patreon for more exclusive content. Let's continue with the video.
And it's very similar to the next point, is that you just start seeking validation more, right? When they start seeking validation from you more. Some individuals are drawn to emotionally unavailable people as a way to seek validation or approval. It becomes a challenge. When they feel that, like, when you have low self-esteem, the only thing that will increase your self-esteem is someone's validation. And so if that's what you found that makes you happy as a kid, then you're going to start doing that as an adult. So you'll gravitate towards those who don't validate you as a challenge, or you'll gravitate towards those who don't validate you because deep down you really feel like you don't deserve it. So you tend to go for those people who would tell you, I don't want to be with you, so that they can validate your own self-opinion. We tend to do that. We gravitate towards people. If you have a negative self-opinion, you're not going to stay with someone who tries to who confirms. You're not going to stay with someone who makes you feel good about yourself. You're just going to find them boring. Oh, this person is too sweet. Oh, this person is too nice. You're going to go towards that person who's such a challenge that you feel like shit. The reason why is because deep down, that's what you really believe you deserve. So you'd rather stay with people who keep you feeling that way. I know it's weird, but that's what people do. The next thing is that they start seeking consistency they start seeking consistency from you through their consistency. When somebody's being inconsistent, what tends to happen is that they start to become ultra consistent. The reason why is because they're desperate, right? You cancel on them so much that it hurts so much that they're willing to be free all week. Even though it makes them look dumb, they're willing to sacrifice how you view them in the hopes that maybe, like a crackhead, you could say yes to something. They're at such a pivotal point, such an emotional breaking point, that they're willing to accept anything that you give them. So what they do is that they just become more consistent, right? And so that's the thing. Inconsistency comes through too much consistency. You don't have to be inconsistent all the time, but we're going to talk about how to do this, right? The next one is that they forgive you a lot more than they forgive other people, because they want you so bad. It's like somebody who sells weed, right? And their drug dealer is always late, right? They'll forgive the dealer if they got good weed. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, people will deal with your BS if you provide some value, and the value you're providing is a toxic ass, ego-driven type of validation that people confuse as love. They still take it because it's an addictive feeling, to be honest with you. The next thing is that they experience a lot of highs and lows with you, and they start to become addicted because of the highs and lows. You greatly disappoint them, but you greatly please them when you're there. And the beauty about how you please them when you're emotionally unavailable is that you don't have to do much to please them. They'll take anything you give them. They're desperate, man. Like, man, they're like hyenas in the middle of the Serengeti, man. Like, you fucking Mufasa, all right? Like, it's, or Scar, or whatever. And so this tends to break some people down, to be honest with you. This is why you shouldn't do this with certain people. Because this would literally break some people, man. Some people cannot handle this type of inconsistency. And unfortunately, there's some sadomasochists or whatever you call that, people who like to inflict pain out there, that they do this on purpose.
All right, if you guys enjoyed that video, you guys are going to like my new course. It's called The Commitment Blueprint. It's a course that I created for women who are struggling with finding themselves in situationships, finding themselves with men who like them but don't want to commit, finding themselves with giving too much and not getting much in return. And the beauty about getting commitment is that it has nothing to do with about your looks and more to do about your strategy. Like, I've seen women apply these strategies and get married and have kids and have long lasting relationships. Why? Because the strategies that I'm going to teach on this course is based on pure psychology. I've been working on this for the past 2 years. For the past 2 years. And I've every time I make a promise on my courses, if you guys have gotten my courses, you guys know I over deliver, right? And the reason why I made this course is because a lot of ladies watch my videos, and unfortunately, you guys give too much. You guys love too hard, and that attracts the wrong energy. So it's really about learning how to manage this energy. You're gonna attract different types of guys by learning how to control that energy, right? And if you don't believe me, well, guess what? You can find all of these reviews of women who have taken my courses and have achieved the promises in my courses. And look, the beauty about it is that you can pre-order this course for $75 rather than $99. And when the course comes out and you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. I'll give you your money back if you don't like it, and you have 30 days to get your money back. But I'm telling you, I guarantee that if you do exactly what the score says, you will find commitment. And above all, you're gonna stop wasting your time with the wrong guys. Because at the end of the day, to find the right guy, it's all about filtering the wrong guys. Eventually, the right guys will filter through. If you just apply what the course says, it'll break the negative pattern of being attracted to guys that are not into commitment. I'm telling you, there's a reason why you attract guys who are not committed. It's because there's a pattern and you're not aware of it. And sometimes you need someone like Father Alex to show you these patterns and in order to break it. Like, I've seen it many times before. Okay. So just pre-order right now on the description down below. I like to think this is going to be my best course I've ever done in my life. I have that feeling, especially with all the research that I've done, you're gonna get results, guaranteed, or your money back. Anyways, take care.